All right, this is the cold steel counterpoint provided to me by SMKW. And let me tell you one thing. I've been wanting to look at this since I was in Atlanta. So they gave it to me in Atlanta. Went home to the hotel room, was about to open it. My wife said, "You can't do that. You have to do that on camera." So I'm doing it on camera. I haven't touched this thing. I've been wanting to look at it. Thankfully, I kind of forgot about it, or it made me crazy. But now we're going to open this together, and you'll get to see what I really think of it. I've wanted one of these for a long time, so we're going to check it out, see if I really wanted it. Let's get into this. All right, so cold steel counterpoint. This is something I've been wanting to check out for a while now. So here we go. Let's look at this bad boy. Like I said, my wife just totally denied me. She heard the folks at SMKW talking about, I think it was the video I did with SMKW, and I tried to pull the spot out of my pocket, and they said, no, you gotta wait. So I think she wanted me to wait further for these, so I don't know. But here we go. Here's the counterpoint, about to open it for the first time. Let's check this out. Oh, man. Oh, this thing. Look at this thing. Oh, check that out. Just, man. All right, here's the deal. I don't want to say it, but it reminds me of something, and I don't know if it's sacrilegious to say what it reminds me of, so I better not. But if y'all know knives, and there was a famous knife, just imagine this kind of came out in the same kind of, yeah, this thing is, oh my gosh, this thing is so cool. Check that out. The thing in hand is awesome. It's super light. You got the triad lock. Well, let's just get into the steel and stuff a little bit, the blade shape and whatnot. It's got this kind of like a spear. Was that a spear point? Almost a daggery. If this was sharpened on that side, it'd be just sticky. Check that out. Oh man. This is all right. Let's just get into the blade stuff. See, 1, 2, 3, about 3. What? 1, 2, 3, about 3.6, 3.7 inches of that AUS10A steel, which we've tested extensively, and it comes up really great every time. I know a lot of people see that AUS and they're like, "Oh no!" But this is AUS10A, so that's. Oh man. You know what? Sometimes you forget how awesome it is to snap open one of those triad locks. Check that out. Oh, man. So they've cut these holes in here. This thing is super light for a knife this size. This is really unbelievable. So you got these steel liners in there, but you got these giant holes cut out of them. Check that out. The thumb studs, dual thumb studs. And I like that about this one is the thumb studs are equal on each side. So if you're going left, I forget which models they are, but they have the smaller thumb stud on the left side. But this one, lefties, is straight up ambidextrous. You don't have to worry about it. All right, look at that. Check that out. Check in there. They've milled out everything, of course, and they had to. I mean, you got cut holes. You can see right through it. So it's all great. Let's check this clip out. The clip is actually not too bad on this one. Usually, maybe it's because there's holes there and you can get under there, but the cold steel clips are notoriously kind of tight. This one looks like it would do a great job. Excellent lanyard hole. Definitely something going in there. I love this knife. If you guys have never held one of these, if you're a recon fan, or let's say like a Ultimate Hunter fan, man, you know what? Let's just start pulling out cold steel knives to check out with these. Why don't we do that? That makes more sense. All right, this one's a beast. Oh, that's a horrible beast. But check that out. Same length and blade. Now, this thing's a horrible monster, so it's not the same exact knife, obviously. But if you like this knife, and you're like, well, man, I got to wear these shorts out today, and I don't want these shorts being yanked down by 16 ounces of SR110. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Man, sometimes I just forget how awesome these knives are. Oh, that's a great knife. All right, let's keep going before we have an aneurysm. All right, so here we go. Here's something a little more comparable, especially in price range and whatnot. So you got the Recon 1, Same kind of length, same kind of, you know, what you carry. But this one just feels so much lighter. The Recon one, oh, there we go. The Recon one, look at the thumb studs. See what I'm talking about? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this Recon one's awesome, though. But this thing, oh my gosh. You know, it's just that same kind of, now this one's thicker as far as grabbing onto. And I like the Recon one. Oh man, they're both great knives. I'll tell you what, you gotta get into some cold steel. If you're not into cold steel, you gotta check them out. I always want to check the weight on these real quick. It's kind of going through my head right here. So, I mean, I can look at the box, obviously. I should look at the box, but I'm not going to. So this is still 4.8 ounces. Not a small knife, but not super heavy. Let's see what the Recon 1 is weighing. Please don't make me look at it. Man, it's not bad. You know what? It weighs a little bit more, but it's still right there in that neighborhood, ain't it? Yeah, so like a third of an ounce more on that Recon 1. And that's not a bad deal. So I may have talked bad about the Recon. Well, let's check out this monster. This is definitely more than 5 ounces. Come on now. Come on out. Help daddy out. All right, so you like 7 ounces of knife here. All right. Oh, grams. I'm sorry. Probably had the grams. So 136 grams on this thing. So there you go. It's still a fairly light knife as far as cold steel goes. You know, nice 3.7 inch blade on this thing. It feels good in hand. This thing's never going to break down as far as that lock. You can just take this out and just do whatever you want to do with it. The AUS10A is going to hold up nicely. Man, just a great knife. Now you got this really, really grippy. This is almost like skateboard tape grippy. I put some skateboard tape on this thing here. See this? This feels a lot like that. See how grippy that is? So it's super grippy. It's, I mean, not as like maybe tear your finger up grippy, but this thing is super grippy on that. And so it just, you're not going to lose this thing. This is a really amazing feeling kind of, not, yeah, I'd say it's a budget knife. What do you say? It's kind of a budget type feel to this knife, but just a great knife. I'm so glad I got this knife. I don't know why it took me so long to get one. Now my next goal is to get the bigger one. This thing's an awesome, awesome blade. I know it sounds like I'm gushing over this thing, but I'm telling you, to the people that are going to like this knife, you're going to love this knife. Because holy freak, look how it compares to these things. I mean, that's just a great knife. And it's going to be less expensive than this one. And less expensive than this one. Now, this is going to, I think that the Recons are S35VN nowadays, and of course the SR1s have always been S35VN. And so this is AUS10A, however you feel about that. It's really good steel. Now they're using it kind of in their different knives now. They're putting it in the Espadas, I believe, and some of the other ones. Just awesome steel. It's a good steel for what you're going to use it for. But the way this thing feels in hand, it's like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a, what knife does that feel like? It's more kind of thickness, like the tie light. Is it the tie light? And the working man kind of thickness as far as that feel in your hand, but it just gets it just a little bit more. And you got a AUS10A. It's got the, is it the one hand closers? Yeah, it's still got the cold steel one hand closing thing. I don't know. This thing is awesome. I really appreciate SMKW. Let me check this out. Super awesome of them too. Very cool. Get over there to SMKW. If you're into cold steel and you have all these cold steel, even if you don't, and you're looking for something in that price range, check them out. They're just a good knife, and they're good people. I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else. I could probably stab something with it, but I don't have anything to stab. Let's cut a coupon real quick just to see what that blade came like. I'm so excited that I finally got to check this knife out. I've been wanting to check it out. And there you go. Just right out of the box. Just slicey, slicey, slicey. Alright, so let me know what you think down there. Do you have a holdout? Or not a holdout, a counterpoint. If I can call this the holdout, I meant the counterpoint. The holdout's awesome too. Holy freak, that thing's great. I gave my holdout away to my nephew. I think I need another one. So do you have you have a counterpoint. This thing is just, now it says here that it's kind of based on a boot knife feel. So like if that was just sticking in your boot as a fixed blade, so that makes sense too. But as a folder, it's just a really amazing folder. I like I said, I like the idea that it has the dual equal thumb studs, so that you lefties can get in there and open it without any issues. Because even though this Recon's got that thumb stud, so it's a little bit tougher. I mean, not to be a wuss, but you really got to get in there to get that thumb stud. So I'm super happy about this. This is a knife that's definitely going into the EDC drawer to be carried on a regular basis. All right, do me a favor, hit the like button, check these videos, or subscribe here, hit the notification button, and then check these videos out for me. I'll talk to you later.